I'm coming to you live from the most magical place on Earth to talk about one of the least magical topics on Earth, and that is how the telemetry on your phone can be used to predict and model your behavior such that you are influenced without you even knowing. Your phone has a bunch of sensors. This is a list of them. The idea is for you to learn how these sensors can be used to predict and model your behavior so that you can act accordingly in order to not fall for Skynet and the Matrix. You ever wondered how your phone or how these platforms are able to predict behavior in a way that goes beyond just the typical traditional data gathering of browsing history, purchase history, voter registration, utilities, and all so on and so forth? Well, what they're doing is they're tapping into the telemetry on your phone. Yes, your phone indeed collects telemetry. What kind of telemetry are we talking about? Well, it's got a barometric pressure sensor, ambient light sensor, accelerometer, magnetometer, something that senses humidity, and that is just the beginning of it. As you see here, I'm probably going to be putting it up, a list of these sensors that are common on your phone. These sensors are very sensitive. How sensitive are they? Well, they can tell that I'm walking right now. So if you look at this, this is an app called the Physics Toolbox. Again, I don't endorse any apps, no sponsors, nothing. This is just what I use. The Physics Toolbox lets you tap into these sensors on your phone. And as you can see here, I am walking, and this is what it looks like when I'm walking. Guess what else? It also knows when I'm swiping. It knows when I'm scrolling. There is a difference between swiping and scrolling. There is a difference between the phone just sitting there all night and me turning the phone over and over throughout the night because I have insomnia. This graph, for example, shows someone who, simply using the gyroscope and ambient light sensor, is telling me that they are turning their phone over more than the average person throughout the course of a night. So if I wanted to find out who had insomnia, you know what all I would do if I were a phone manufacturer or if I were an app maker that had access to all of the telemetry on your phone, I would just say, find the average amount of times that somebody in my cohort or the demographic that I'm trying to study turns their phone over between the hours of 9 p.m. and 7 a.m. And then find me anyone who turns their phone over more than 2 standard deviations or 3 or whatever you want to set it to, more than the average person. Then I'm going to sell them insomnia medication. I'm going to sell them pillows. I'm going to send them mattress ads, so on and so forth. Pretty cool, right? That's not the only thing that it gets at. I believe that you can start predicting human behavior so accurately that you could possibly tell when somebody is in distress, when somebody is going to start doing something like, I don't know, this. We can prevent this. Using these sensors, this can be prevented. Why is it not being prevented? I don't know. Ask the social media companies and the manufacturers of the phones who have access to this, but then have not yet done this. Do they not know? I don't know. If you don't know, I'm happy to show you how to do it, phone manufacturers and app makers and social media platform. The point is, you need to realize just how many sensors are in your phone, the granularity of the data which they collect, and the insights that can be garnered from that data. Hopefully this encourages you to put your phone down and go talk to the people you care about, right?